Hello everyone and welcome back to Sumeru. Today's a big day. Today's a big day. I do believe it is finally time to start working on our final two big story Archon quests that we have left in Sumeru. We do still have some world quests that we will need to do before we head to Fontaine. Specifically, I need to get up into this area still. Clearly, you can see it's literally between us and Fontaine. But to break things up a little bit, we finished our Hemadraveth? Is that the name? World quests. So, between those and these, we are going to do a little bit of some other things. Today, oh man, I don't know if I'm prepared. Today we're gonna go to Fort Ormos. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I can't believe it. Before we head over, let's clean up some of our notifications. Looks like we have some achievements from last time. If they had known the unseen, Lilupar frees herself of her contract with you, choosing to face her dark and distant destiny. Cool. For she shall surely requite. Will the evildoers and their oracles have known of this day when the Avenger unleashes her righteous fury. Oh, wow. Oh, Jet. And didn't even need a manual. Revive Ben to its former state. Yay. Hunter's Mercy, let Tadla the Falcon choose her own fate. Cool, cool, cool. Lots of achievements in this world quest we did. And here we go. Over sandstorms and mirages, unlock all teleport waypoints in the following area. Desert of Hemadraveth. Hey. Nice. I know that we do still have a teleporter way up here, if it lets me move. Right up here, it's vexing me that I don't have it. But I don't know. I don't know when that will happen. It will happen eventually, I'm sure of it. Okay, let's go to Fort Ormos. Alright, let's look at the... Mazur at Fort Ormos is currently worrying himself sick over a letter with an unclear address. There's really, like, I don't know what's leading up to this quest. It doesn't seem to be connected to the Archon quest at all. It's kind of just like, well, Archon quest happened. We're still in Sumeru though, and more keeps happening. I call these ones the Traveler quests because they have the travelers on the little icon in the quest menu. And they're usually full of secrets and dramatic revelations, so I have high expectations for this quest. It's true. I'm trying to temper those expectations. Whatever happens, keeping an open mind. But I'm so excited. Do you think we'll see our brother again? Oh my goodness. I've spent so long avoiding Fort Ormos because of this quest. Oh, where is he? Over there. Who is Mazur? I was thinking it would be somebody over there, but it's over here. A letter? How can we help with a letter? Hi.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Correct. And I see what's going on here. Do you need me to deliver a letter to somebody unknown?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Okay. When you say Outlander, do you just mean somebody not from Sumeru?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Also, how cool. We've actually found somebody who is involved in the mail system. Wow. Deputy Portmaster. I do believe we've spoken before. I remember speaking to either a Deputy Portmaster or a Portmaster. But still, I'm loving a chance to see the infrastructure here.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim.
And so then that's the question. How do we get all of the birthday letters on the same day? That's my question. But who's the letter for? Do you know?
So, what address did that person give you anyway?
What should be like in Conria or something?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Oh, it's for us! Oh my god, a letter.
What? So the address is Paimon?
That's fantastic. Of course we'll always be found next to Paimon.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Distinctive.
And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
Oh, perish the thought. Or let me guess, did he disappear on you?
Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Okay, who do we think it's from? I think it's from Dainsliff. He usually pops up around now, don't you think? Great. Well, let me see the letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it.
Of course. Here it is. All yours.
Thank you so much for your diligent service.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Who's it from? Kaya? Oh, it's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya. Oh my god, what is he doing in Port Ormos?
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
This is so surprising though, because usually it's only in events that characters from one region pop up in another. The only times I can think of this happening before is Yoimiya's second story quest, she came here to Sumeru, and the Chasm quest, where like Ito and Kuki were in Lille. Can't think of any others off the top of my head. So this is super exciting. Yeah, can't say I'm hugely surprised. This is definitely Kaya's style. Yeah, it is actually, for him to reach out to a friend who might be in the area, hang out at a tavern, very Kaya.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us.
Seems like he's had some good luck today, huh?
Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed. Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends.
I'd love to get an update on Mondstadt.
The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
I wonder what he's doing here. Hanging out at the tavern every afternoon. It sounds like he's trying to meet up with someone. Is it just us, or is it multiple people, do you think? Oh, and there they are, the travelers, and the little quest symbol. Thank you for your service, Mesmer.
This was a first for me. It's a good thing luck was on my side.
Little sparkle flying through the air for a second there.
Memory.
Nothing to add. This is so exciting! Alright, let's wait till the following afternoon. Let's get a good, nice view before we change time. Maybe we'll look at the boats. Kind of in the direction of Mondstadt, approximately. It's very funny to me, because I was literally just in Mondstadt to turn in my dailies. I don't remember the exact time they gave us, so I'm turning to just noon. That's afternoon, right? Or almost music. So good. Is that a good time? Oh, 1600. My bad. Makes sense, he won't start exactly at noon. There we go. Alright, Kaya.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
I'm so excited. It's been so long since I've seen... Oh my god, there he is! I wonder if Klee's here with him. Doesn't look like it. That's so surreal. He was on my team for so long, so see him just out and about? It really is like running into an old friend. I don't really have that much, you know, actual in-game encounter with him, like, history. But just since he was on my team for so long, I'm very attached. And just because he has a very interesting backstory.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Hi, Kaya.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh, the music is so good.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Leaving so soon?
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
You sound so schemy. What have you been up to? If you say so, we've missed you too.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Don't tell me he's on vacation?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh. Very believable. You terrified? I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here.
Oh my god.
So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
He's doing field research by trying all the alcohol.
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented.
Which one?
That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
That feels so fake. But I guess, I mean, Mondstadt, you know, wine business. Dawn Winery is a huge part of it, but they don't control the whole thing, one assumes, so... The Knights probably have a hand in it as well. It's just funny.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Okay, so he does seem to be here on legitimate business, but also, like, what exactly is the extent of the Knights' involvement in the wine industry, I guess? That's my question, because it's a little fuzzy to me.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Dawn Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
I don't think he's here on Dawn Winery business. Are the Knights allowed to tax people?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Dawn Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
There's just so much buried history there.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
But also, you know, a little competition is good for the industry, isn't it? I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before?
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
On the sly when you were young? What does that mean?
And? Do continue.
Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Oh, I feel like we're right on the cusp of some backstory stuff. Come on, Gaia. We won't tell a soul. Backstory, please. Don't worry about it. You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested.
Yay.
Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken me in.
Oh my god, flashback?
I overheard my adoptive
Not
father
quite.
talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some
Oh,
level.
but...
And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
He just told us? He just straight up told us? Oh my god, Gaia, that's huge. But also confirmation. We have known, or at least we've been suspecting that Conria was underground, but it's also news. It's near Sumeru. Oh my god, I can't believe he just told us. Wow, I feel so trusted.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru.
Wait, that's hilarious. He was a stowaway.
It wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear.
I'm glad they're keeping a close eye on their kids, you know, you gotta keep them safe. That was probably not the smartest decision of his, but also, how courageous of little Gaia.
It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Well, okay, I feel like I've been misled already, because you said it wasn't soon before you were found and then you were sent back, which makes it sound like you didn't even make it to Sumeru. But you did say that you made it here when you were younger. I already feel like you're twisting the facts a little bit, my friend, but can't blame him. Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was...
He's physically incapable of not jumping in. Like, no entrance of his will ever not be a jump scare. Oh my god. Hi, Dane. Also, having them both on the screen at the same time, they both wear blue. Such a small detail. But they do. And this brings me joy. On the other hand, what book, Kaya? Can we have it?
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well.
less and less to do with Conria as you grow up, which means it had more and more to do with Conria when you were younger? Like, do you think he was born there and then left, or has he never been?
I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father.
Oh, that's a more loaded statement than you think, Vega.
But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive.
Fascinating. Oh my god, I can't believe that he's just telling us how he feels. Like, that's a huge amount of, like, trust and amount of openness that he's expressing, so unfortunately half of me wants to think that this isn't the truth. Maybe these are some thoughts he's been having, but I don't think he's decided that this is the answer yet. I think he still doesn't know. Just based off the fact that he's telling us this so easily, it's suspicious. I'm sorry.
As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things.
Interesting.
The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake.
It's a really sweet sentiment, though.
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic.
Now that I do believe, if he's been cut off in Mondstadt for most of his life.
These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
That's so cool.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Everyone's expression. Do they? Oh my god. Hello? Have they met before? I'm so interested to see how these two interact.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Oh my god. Oh my god, hi?
Dainsleif?
Significance of that name. I haven't... Okay, we've been reading a lot of Conria things that have been popping up, but I don't think I've seen that name pop up. Wow, for some reason I can't find my giant note. Where did I put it? Okay, I found my giant note where I've been writing down all these names that we've been reading. I feel like I would have remembered reading about Alberich, though, because I know that's Kaya's last name. We've had him since the beginning of this game. The Schwarenreiter, we've got Hildrick, Adora, Inghilder, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think we've seen any last names yet. Yeah.
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, he knows his name. I would say, do you think he got it from Catherine or something, or just from someone in Mondstadt? I get the feeling that Dainsleif doesn't introduce himself that often, though, and we know that Catherine didn't know his name, at least when we were first commissioned to go talk to him. Do you think this is the guy he was trying to meet in Sumeru? That look of satisfaction, I feel like he was trying to lure him out.
So you remember me?
Huh?
Then we are already acquainted. Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so Dane clearly doesn't like him. He's trying to challenge him in this moment. It feels like he's also probably trying to drive a little bit of a wedge between us and him by revealing this fact in front of us. Here comes Paimon, right?
Huh?
The Abyss Order? That sounded like a surprise noise to Kaya too, though, huh? Did he not know? Paimon, you're a disco ball. The drama.
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh man, I could just feel his thoughts racing. Do you think he didn't know? I kind of think he didn't know. Oh man, do you think... do you think he regrets using that name now?
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it?
He's recovered.
Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine.
I see.
I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
So where do you think his dad is? Do you think he joined the Abyss Order?
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, he did say he had some suspicions, right?
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Oh, and the close-up on his face with the same similar eyes, at least. That... Okay, so maybe he also came to Sumeru in order to find answers about his own past. Which kind of aligns with what he was saying earlier.
You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
I found it kind of funny that we're just sitting here during what seems to be a very important conversation. Conversation. But you know what? We're kind of playing our role as witness, aren't we? We're just sitting here observing. Just having this conversation be known.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
I don't think so. Like, remember during the whole Dvalan incident when he knew that there would be a second attack? I don't think he, like, was forewarned or anything. I think he just anticipated it and was able to fend it off.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere.
You're dodging the question, though. Please answer it.
So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
You strike me as the type who would let other people believe exactly what you want them to believe of you. You know?
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
Yeah, but are you hunting them down to stop them or for answers now? I trust you, Kaya. I guess. As much as I love dissecting this conversation, I don't think he's gonna go off and join them tomorrow. He might go seeking answers, yes, but I don't think he'll join them. So yeah, I trust you.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
This is amazing. Oh my god.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
I feel like I'm kind of seeing him in a new light. Like, is it just me or does his outfit kind of look like an Abyss Lecter's?
See you around. And
Ever
Dainsmith,
so slightly.
no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
Don't. Are you gonna poison it? What is that tone of voice?
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions.
So that was the first time they met. He did say earlier, you remember me. But I guess he was saying you remember me from Mondstadt. Maybe.
But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So, you said that an Alberic founded the Abyss Order? I thought my sibling was the founder.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Okay, sure.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
So, are we just gonna gloss over the fact that we basically confirmed that there's somebody else pulling the strings and that my brother might not be there of his own free will? Entirely? Great. So, what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate.
Hey.
Do you remember that name?
I sure do.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You've got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something.
Okay.
Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then? So that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
I see. So you're trying to see if there's any leads here.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Extreme close-up of Paimon. Hi, Paimon.
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we
Wow.
waiting for? Let's
Back to the
go.
beginning.
Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
Wow.
No. Now is not the time.
No, why? Are you concerned about the Abyss Order? Are we waiting for the perfect moment?
No, it's just,
You're busy.
I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
He didn't even pay yet. After Dane finishes his drink, you prepare to travel to a video forest. Wow. I suppose you can't blame a man for wanting to be well fed before we adventure. I hope I got some food too. Oh my god, what a start. Oh, they never miss with these traveler quests. How are we doing? Oh, I might be close actually. Oh, ah! Run away. Okay, okay. Are there any nearby? Ooh, maybe. Potentially. Oh, and I need to do this whole area again with an archer, don't I? Yeah. I will collect that at some time. Right now, let's go see if we can run into my brother. Ahahaha. You could suppose that's inside the underground? It does say upward, so I'm gonna trust you, guidance. I'm going to trust you. Go upwards. If I can. Goodness me. You got it? There she goes. Got a little tiger here. Ignore it. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in the rainforest. It's so peaceful. Ganda Hill. Wow, so pretty. Right here. Where's here? One of these random little garden farms. You suppose they stayed here for a while once?
This place, it's familiar.
It's really funny to see him in all his like super dark clothes on this super sunny day. He looks great though. I love the style.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
I'm surprised that weather didn't erode it away.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there.
If there's somebody like dead inside there,
But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an
Oh, dear.
extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps?
see, it's like these quests always have such high, like big plot twists that even though things are going great so far, it could be like something super dramatic the next heartbeat, you know? So I'm like, we should check the inside of the house as fast as possible. And also, just the emphasis on this place looks like it was never used. Makes me wonder if maybe they had tried to make this place a home that they could stick to away from all the chaos and destruction. Kind of like a happy ending, but they weren't able to stay here. Now, who they is, I'm not sure. We know that our brother and Dainsliff passed through here. Could have been them, but it also could have been anyone else. Could have been a family that they met, you know?
Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Okay.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in?
Check the
What if
house.
someone's home?
Oh no, what's in that house?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
At this point, I'm expecting like a statue.
If you
Somebody who got
say so.
petrified.
Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Oh, the slightly ominous start to that song. Ominous? Ominous? You know what I'm trying to say. Destined encounter. Whomst? Bye. Yeah, I feel such a sense of foreboding. What do you think will be in there? A message? Like, for some reason, I'm really feeling petrified person, but that's not something we've ever seen before. Ah, the fact that we can't really even see inside. Destined encounter, what, Gaia? Okay, looks safe, but they could spawn anything in.
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Who is trying to attack me? Is it tigers?
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
I'm probably safe as long as I'm in here. They can't get through the walls. This is a beautiful rug. Doesn't look to be a pattern that I've seen anywhere else. It is a four-shaped pattern. Four-sided. Well, yeah. Which is, you know, a theme we've seen. But we've seen it in several places, so I can't conclusively say if it means anything in this instance.
This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp.
Aw.
Can't be all that comfortable.
No, I'm thinking about the hilly trolls that chose places that were dark and quiet, you know? Because Dane's here. Paimon, I feel so foreboding. Dane, does this place feel familiar at all?
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
What in the world is going through your head? You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This
Is it
a
a mirror?
It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
Wow, we can actually see our reflection! That's super cool. It's just a regular mirror. It's just broken.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret, especially after Dane talked this place up.
Well, I think maybe our next step here is to try to get Dane to remember something more, so let's keep investigating, shall we? Also, how on earth did I open that box? I meant to open this one.
Hey, look! It's a bowl!
It's a mortar and pestle.
Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Gives me more medicine vibes.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
That's what I usually associate with a mortar and pestle.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
So has this house been abandoned for centuries or not? It's in surprising good condition for something so exposed on a cliffside, abandoned for centuries. But how can we still smell the medicine if nobody's been here for hundreds of years? Somebody must have been here more recently.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth their attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
Does the medicine smell familiar or anything?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here.
Okay.
But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Oh.
I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Maybe it's those enemies have been trying to fight me.
Is it?
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Why? Why are they here? Or is it just random chance? Oh, slimes. That's interesting. What? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old.
I was gonna say, like, could it be treasure hoarders who just wait for people to come through?
It's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters.
But slimes is interesting, because, like, I could believe that some treasure hoarders are just in the area and they know that there's this, like, little hut, and so whenever somebody tries to take rest here, they come and attack them. But slimes randomly popping up is a bit odd. That makes me think there's some sort of elemental disturbance. Unless this truly is a random encounter, but then, like, why would it happen at all, you know?
I see everything.
So many slimes, too. You don't suppose... Whenever, because Kai was like, oh, it's a fated encounter, and now the name of this little quest mini part is fated encounter. I'm wondering, could it be, if Kai is here and he wants to investigate something while we are gone, he has the slime bait, because we designed that in Mondstadt, and I fully believe he could get his hands on it if he wanted to. So maybe he baited us away in order to investigate on his own. But why would he have any reason to do that? I don't know. Unless he's decided to immediately go and run off and join the Abyss Order, which I doubt. If anything, he'll join them to get information, but not truly join them, you know? I take a little bit of damage, I sure did. Oh, I can't? Ah. There we go. Talk to Dainsliff. Where is he? There he
I
is.
doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them.
I'm telling you, slime bait.
A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
Oh dear. Please don't leave us alone. It's getting dark.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
And I'm telling you, it's slime bait.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it.
Oh, this song. Right, we've got to keep an eye on it, or else it might wander away on us.
Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Though, of course, I see his point. We should keep an eye on the house and make sure no one destroys it while we're gone, no?
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then.
At least we'll be comfortable.
Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Okay. So, you know, if this place is important, and somebody has been keeping their eye on the house, lighting a fire is a great way to signal far and wide that somebody has moved in. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to get our destined encounter, aren't we? I need pyro.
You want?
Yes, I do. Oh. You and Paimon make a fire, and before you know it, night sets in. Maybe I should have switched. I should have been more thoughtful with who I switched my party to. I don't have a chance to switch it back. Oh dear.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Thanks, Paimon. What are the other reasons, now that you mention them? What are you up to? Well, freeloading comes more naturally to you than most. You're easy to please.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever.
Uh-oh.
He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
I want to go check on him, but I don't want to leave the house either, especially after we lit the fire. Paimon, would you be willing to go check on him?
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
As soon as she says this, I immediately start suspecting we're either about to be split up, or, like, we're about to meet somebody who spent a lot of time alone, and we're gonna feel bad for them.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
You make my day every day, Paimon. Of course not.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
Oh my god, she's so happy. I'm so happy.
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother?
Oh.
The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars, just like this. And we'd point out the planets we wanted to visit. That is so cool! That is so cool!
Wow.
Oh, does that sound like fun to you, Paimon? We traveled through the universe, always by each other's side. We saw all manner of hope and despair. This is the first time we've ever been separated. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible.
I would ask, has that happened to you, Paimon? But I suppose it has, like in, during the Sub-Zero's festival, when we vanished and she was stuck in the dream.
But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Teyvat.
I love that Paimon's willing to fight a god and the world for us. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Teyvat.
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it, Paimon. Thank you.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Oh, I'm worried about dreams now. Like I said, I fully expect either we are to be separated, or somebody's gonna pop up who's been alone for 500 years. Paimon, if I go to sleep now, will I dream without you? Well, that's a first. Paimon not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Alright. Good night then, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm so trepidatious. Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. Where did we sleep, by the way? Please don't tell me we slept in the creepy bed. Please tell me we just rolled out of bed, rolled outside. We've done it before. Teapot, even?
Hey,
My
time to
darkness.
wake up. The sun has risen.
Oh good, we're outside. We're not on the creepy bed. Hi, Dane. I'm glad you made it back safely. You haven't been replaced, have you? Dane? Why the slow reveal?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to...
Why?
Tear stains.
Okay.
You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
Oh, something feels off. Maybe it's because there's no music playing. Where's Paimon?
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
What are you investigating this time? What happened with the ley lines? Where's Paimon? Huh? Why are you going back into the forest? What's happening? That was weird. Like, what? Why was that so weird? What? Huh? She's smiling. That's good. I'm glad you had a good night's rest. Was that a dream? Like, how did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? Right? Where is Paimon? What happened? I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, saying how I hadn't woken up yet? No. What's going on here? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Ladder. Hello? Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? Paimon, this isn't the time for hide and seek. No reply. I should go inside and check. Sound like an animal. I think a bird got stuck inside the star-crossed tonight. What happened? What happened to us last night? Oh god, I feel like I've been replaced by an... Am I in battle? I feel like I've been replaced by an imposter. What is going on? Why couldn't we see ourselves in that dream? Like, what was just with the fixed POV shots? What was that about? I mean, at a certain point, sure, whenever we're looking at someone during dialogue, we just see them. But sometimes we also see ourselves. That was so weird. Why is it red? Oh my god! I'm stuck! Okay. Whatever's happening is so cool. I was gonna say, why is it red over there? It's red over there. How far is it red? I can't even open the map. What secrets does the map hold? I can't even configure the party. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess we're on Bloom and Virgin for now. Hello?
Halt!
Hello?
What do you think you're doing?
Did we travel back in time? Is this the past? Is this the guy who used to live in this house? Ah, you startled me.
This place is not whatever you think.
What is that?
Nor should
Oh,
you be poking your nose into my business.
Look at his clothes.
Be gone.
Whoa, just calm down. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion. Look at his clothes. He looks just like, what's his name? The guy from the Chasm Quest. Oh, whatever his name was. Seriously, am I in the past? How? Am I dreaming?
Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping
Look at his
watch by your
eyes!
side last night?
You're okay. What was that? What was that? I'm totally in the past somehow. Am I dreaming? This guy's from Conria. Probably even maybe part of the royal house somehow, because the guy that we spoke to during the Chasm Quest, what was his name? It wasn't Hector, but it was like something like Hector, I want to say. He was a guardsman, right? A royal guardsman? And now there's this guy wearing like the exact same clothes, exact same eyes. So I think this is where he was living 500 years ago. And for some reason, I'm dreaming about him?
Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
What was that nervous laughter at the end?
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
What is this delivery? Are you just really shy and that's why you didn't pop up last night? I still firmly believe I'm in the past somehow. So he was waiting for us to depart before he reapproached the building and didn't realize that we didn't both leave? Or he was gonna kill us while we were still asleep? I don't know. Thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. So, you mean to say that you were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern.
Oh, now I'm concerned. What are you doing here?
Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
I can't tell if this guy's just rude or if he's under a lot of stress. Maybe both. I mean, it was his house first. There's something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I'll have much luck trying to find my companion in the woods. I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back. Wait! Sorry, I just had a no, surely not.
If you must, suit yourself.
Oh, that's creeping me out. Buddy, why?
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia.
When was the academia founded? Because if this was 500 years ago... No, the academia must have been founded well before 500 years ago. Okay, great. So it's quite possible that this man is from 500 years ago and knows who the forest rangers and the academia are. They probably already existed then.
Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain, but nor will I pretend to be a saint.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
This guy's voice actor, I think, is doing great. May I join you? I was out here all night. I'm cold.
You...
We're just inviting ourselves inside, pressuring him with social politeness.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway.
Oh?
Just come in.
So you admit that you're hiding something.
But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
Relax. I've been around. It takes a lot to faze me. Got it.
Come on, then.
So he's hiding something. That's probably why he's so stressed. Whatever is going on in here. What do you think it is? Do you think he has something? He stole something? He's protecting something? The medicine? A sick patient? Oh no. How long do you think it took them to realize? Oh no. Yeah. Look at the cloth around their wrist. It's the same pattern as his clothes. A hilly churl? Why do you keep a hilly churl at home?
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive.
Yeah, how long do you think it took them to realize that their people were turning into hilly churls? Like, how long was the transformation? Who was bypassed and who wasn't? Like, we know Dane was cursed with immortality, and that's probably why he hasn't changed. But then, besides him, it seems like nobody else survived. But then we know that the, one of the Harbingers, the Jester, used to serve in the Conrian court. So was he not Conrian by blood? So he was spared from the curse? But then what about this guy? Why hasn't he changed? So who was... and also, Kaya's parents and grandparents, so on and so forth, must have somehow escaped. So who is cursed and who isn't? Did they just get some of the population, but not all? But yeah, how long do you think it took them to realize what was happening?
How could he be? He was too young for anything like that.
Oh no, how young was he?
So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Conria, aren't you?
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I'm just a traveler. I've met others from Conria. Your clothes, your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes. Though I count some of them as my friends. I'm gonna say foes. Yeah, no need to rub salt into the wound with this guy.
Sounds like you've had...
Edie! Eddie?
All right, well, my name is Ida.
Ida.
And you are correct. I was once Conrian.
1 second. I want to look up that name, or at least write it down now to look it up later. What sort of, like, where does that come from? Okay. The first results on the internet are telling me that it is of English origin. Are we sure? Oh, it's from Old English. Okay, cool. Interesting. I'm just really on the lookout for any names that are derived from ancient Greek or even Latin. So, that one I wasn't familiar with. Alright, thank you. Please proceed.
I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct.
Well, you're not wrong in the present day.
And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
This does immediately make me a little bit concerned for the various characters that we've met who have their criticisms of the gods and the Seven. Like Kuching, you know? That sounds a little too black and white, or spoken like a true Gonrian. Sounds a little too black and white.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the Cataclysm.
And exactly how long has it been since the Cataclysm, my new friend?
This wretched curse of immortality.
Oh!
Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
So you have been cursed with immortality. Maybe that's why you survived, not changing. But how long has it been? What exactly is the course of immortality exactly? And I take it that's how you survived for so long.
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods.
I have so many questions.
We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
This voice actor really is, wow. So, I already forgot how to say his name, sorry. So, Edie, was it? I think? Ida? I'm so sorry, I forget. Wait, he introduced himself earlier.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida.
Got it. His name is Ida. So, Ida is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. So, why did some people turn into hilly trails? Well, you were afflicted by this curse instead. Are you gonna give me all the answers to my questions?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it
Oh?
was a home to others too.
So, a single bloodline meaning like the royal family, maybe? Was there a royal family? They were the royal knights, right? Are they royal? I don't know what the term is that they use, but...
Any
Okay.
who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens.
So, did they curse every other bloodline except the first to show them the price of their folly? Or did they only curse the original?
When the cataclysm came, we
Aha.
pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us, the gods placed the curse of immortality.
Oh, fascinating. And do you know what that immediately makes me think of earlier when Kaya met Dane? He said, "You're a pure-blooded Conrian, aren't you?" So he knows the significance of being a pure-blooded Conrian. Does that imply that Kaya's not? I mean, if he was, that would make him probably immortal, unless he's a child of some immortal Conrians who've just had children since then. Anyways. Okay. But that's very interesting to me that Kaya knows where the delineation is between who gets cursed and who doesn't. Or, who gets which curse.
But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Wow, cursed for turning your back on the god, basically. It's the way that they saw it. So, who is this hilly trail to you?
He is Caribert.
Oh.
My illegitimate son.
I don't know why you needed to specify illegitimate, unless it was just to emphasize that he's not pureblood, and that's why he was cursed like this. Caribert, that's the name of this quest.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame.
I have so many questions about how any and all of this happened, but I'm glad he's taking care of him now.
I was a noble of Conria, by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me.
And wow, he's actually providing answers to all my questions.
Then,
wow.
One day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Oh. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
Here's the thing. If I wasn't fully convinced that I'm somehow seeing a memory, a dream, a glimpse into 500 years ago, maybe let's say 450 years ago, I don't know. Let's say 493. So this kid can be at least 7 years old. If I wasn't fully convinced that I was seeing the past in this moment, you know what I would be afraid of? I would be so afraid that this hilly trail was Kaya. And that he had just suddenly changed. He was given, we were told that he's named Caribert, but maybe, multiple names. Totally possible. We've seen that several times in this game already. I would be so afraid. But I am fully convinced this is the past.
Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it.
Now wait a minute, let's actually look up Caribert too. Caribert. It sounds French, just based on the T. Oh, wait, no, the spoilers! Ah! Get out of here, Genshin Wiki! Okay. He was a king of Paris. It is from Latin. Interesting. Second eldest son of Clothar I, and his first wife was Ingund, I see. His elder brother, Gunther. These are very... I feel like those are very, Gunther seems Germanic to me. And I see, like, etymology. Let's try that. I'm not really finding much, so let's just move on.
After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes.
That must have been rough.
I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother? Also, does he regain his intelligence, or will he attack you upon sight?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
So we don't know if she even made it out of Conria, probably. I'm sorry. I know this must cause you great pain.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now, Now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
Oh no. Don't say that. Don't say that. What do you plan to do now? What were you planning to do around here?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Oh, you're so starved for human interaction, aren't you? Oh, buddy. We're gonna like follow him around as he does his chores? Oh, Caribert.
I see everything.
Oh, buddy. Hi, how are you feeling? I so hope that you like maintain your intelligence while you're awake. Oh, see, look! There's medicine! When did you have time to prepare that? It wasn't there last night. We stopped you before you walked in this morning. Suspicious. So suspicious. I guess we're just hanging around until our traveling partners come back. There were so many things on that table, I swear they weren't there before. Ground looks the same, though. Hi. No.
Everyone hold hands.
Okay.
Over here.
Wow, nice stuff. A crafting bench? What are you going to use this for? What, like an alchemy crafting bench?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru.
Just look like a work table to me.
Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here.
Oh, wait. What is it?
One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Okay, so maybe that's how he's keeping him human-minded. Recover his clarity of mind. Can this be used for anybody else? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible? Yeah, I don't know if the curse could be undone, but their minds maybe we could retrieve?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania.
Okay. Don't tell me it's the same incense again.
I believe that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work.
Oh, that makes sense. I love books.
In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
You know, there might be there must have been a reason it was banned. It sounds dangerous.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh?
That's true, that's true. But, I mean, like, maybe Caribert is fine as he is, so long as he's not attacking you, right? If he still recognizes you as a friendly face, it's probably fine. I don't want to hurt him.
The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
All right, don't get too worked up. I understand. No matter what, we have to try. Or you have to try, at least.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
Completely understandable with everything that you've seen, it seems like.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine.
I'm very proud of him for recognizing when he's getting out of hand and reining himself back in. That's very impressive.
My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That can't be pleasant.
To start with, take this ingredient.
Hey! Why is it red? It looks like a Rukashaba mushroom, but it's red. Never seen this kind of mushroom before.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Look, there's a rose and there's some lotuses, just in case you don't. That's actually really smart because we're trapped in this little section of the map. I fixed them before, yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
This is huge. If we can learn this recipe from this past event, that would be such a cool way to recover something that's been lost to time. Strange mushroom. She doesn't even see him, unless I missed. Let's go pick some resources. They've given them to us, so you know, waste not, want not. It's wild how a statue of the Seven is right there, and this all is happening right over here. What happens? What would happen? What would happen? Paimon? I'm testing. Wow, it's quite far actually, isn't it? I want to see what happens if I try to cross the boundary, of course. Synthesize the nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. Wow. We are really getting into trouble today, aren't we? Is it getting darker? It sure is. I'm up. Where is she?
I shouldn't stray too far. Dane and Paimon still aren't back.
Oh! Oh!
I shouldn't stray too far. Dane and Paimon still aren't back.
Oh, that's super cool. That's a new one. Wow. That is a nice touch. Alright, let's talk. Let's make this medicine. I really just hope we don't make it worse. I'm trying to think, does this correspond to anything I know of in the modern era that has caused harm to people? I can think of like the incenses that the various students use. Yeah, really nothing from him. She can't touch him. That's kind of cool. I mean, there's one that's put us to sleep a couple times, but that's more like putting someone into a meditative state, right? Something that wakes people up. I don't recall.
Without your help, oh, goodness knows how long this would take me. Thank you.
Oh, I hope I can say you're welcome at the end of all this. Okay, here we go. It is a crafting bench. That's exactly what they say. Earth and water, wind and fire, craft for me what I desire. Nameless taboo medicine. The smell of this stings your nose and will not easily fade. According to the records, this medicine requires the power of the god of wisdom to awaken the adult mind. Ooh, yes, perhaps it might be able to resist the curse. And he's given us 2 of these. So is this lab grown or is the species extinct, do you think? Okay. Go for it. I've just realized what a really cool pattern there is behind the icons. Is that pattern always there or is it just there in this fancy crafting bench? Oh, let's do this while we're here. Since we're stuck. The sickness unto near death. What? Oh! Oh! I didn't even notice. I was gonna try to look at my achievements. I didn't even notice that our domain, we're basically in like a custom domain, game-wise.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see.
Here it is. Oh, he's so excited.
In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations.
Oh dear. Did we put it into the right form? Was it supposed to be a paste? Or inhaled? Not consumed?
Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine.
Yes?
I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects.
Oh, do you need a little dendro?
Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch. That can't be easy for someone from Conria. I understand your reluctance. Since he needs the God of Wisdom's power, should I get Nihida to help? I so want you to try, but also I don't think you should. I think he wouldn't appreciate that. We can just use our own dendro power. Forget it. Oh, how do you say his name again? Ida? I think. Ida hates the gods. It would complicate things. Let's just do it his way. Yeah, especially because we didn't mention that we are friends with gods earlier. I don't think it's a good time to bring it up.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Wow, look at that. I was going to say, are they going to give me more space? And they did. That's wild. It's a crafting bench. Just made a crafting bench. Wow. Cool. Okay. Can I teleport there now? No. It looks the same. Is Gandharvaville there? It is there. Does it look the same as always? How old is Gandharvaville? I'm guessing none of the NPCs we know will be there. I really think we're in the past somehow.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing?
Doesn't that... Okay, I swear to you that looks more destroyed than my level 6 statues or whatever it is. I think I'm on like level 8 actually. That looks more destroyed than I would expect.
God of Wisdom!
It's so destroyed!
Look at me!
We're in the past, I swear to you.
I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you.
He's really humbling himself for his son. Oh my god.
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul.
Doing this for Caribert.
My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child.
He's doing such a good job.
If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now.
Wow.
I have given up all I ever stood for.
Really doing anything for his son.
All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more.
Oh my god, tiny miracle. Like the little... I want to read that artifact set now.
Please, God. I beg of you.
Oh my god. I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but people of Conria have truly suffered. Why could Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace? I mean, like, this is something I was wondering about, not in those exact terms, but when we first heard about this from, what was it, like Dainsleif and Larua, I was like, these gods that we met, it makes no sense from them to... It makes no sense from what we've seen of their characters for them to just destroy and curse this entire civilization. Which is why, you know, I don't want to assume things. Just because they're our friends doesn't mean they're incapable of doing wrong, you know? So I am waiting for this story to play out. But my current suspicion is that whatever role they personally had in the Cataclysm, it was not something they were glad of. You know, I think probably... Here's my guess, okay? Here's my guess, and it's one of the reasons why I want to go back to, I said Dainsliff, to Dragonspine so much, is because it seems like whenever there is a civilization, or at least this might have happened twice, I don't know, I need to double check Dragonspine, but at least for Conria, it seems like what happened in Conria is that this civilization basically reached too high in Celestia's perspective. Particularly since they didn't follow a god, Celestia felt offended or threatened, and so they struck them down. And for whatever participation the Seven had in all of this, I think Celestia forced their hand. But there's a lot of missing holes in this. Why would Celestia be bothered by this human civilization? You know, it's the realm of the gods. What do they have to fear? Or maybe they were just offended. But also, what role does forbidden knowledge play into all this? We also know, who in Celestia would have made this call? Because there's been so much turnover in terms of who holds the power over the last several millennia. There's the first who came, the second who came, the heavenly principles, the shades. It's who did what, where, when, why, you know? So there's a lot of holes missing there. And then, for the Seven who are involved in this, who or what could Celestia have held over them in order to force them to do this? Did Celestia convince them this was a good idea? I highly doubt that. So I really want to know. It seems like there's a big secret that Celestia is keeping. Which is not surprising, but it's because if you think about all the Archon's reactions to what happened 500 years ago, why did Makoto go rushing off to Conria? If she wasn't ordered there? And then, what was Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? It just... all the actions don't quite make sense. If Celestia just said, okay, destroy this realm, and everybody said, whatever you say, Celestia, we'll do it. And then also, the Tsaritsa, because she was so upset by what happened 500 years ago that she's, gone rogue and started her whole plan, whatever her whole plan is. Something about, she just wants a new world at this point. So is that metaphorical? She wants to end the reign of, not Conrad, Celestia's control? Or does she literally want to create or move to a different world? In which case, why? What did she learn? I feel like she learned something about this world that makes her want to leave it. Or is it just that she can no longer exist in this world, out of sheer upset over what happened 500 years ago? Anyways, I'm still working on it. Anyway, it's incredible how they can give us so much information about what's going on over so many different regions, and I still have no idea what's happening. It just goes to show how complex the situation is. Why could Conria and the Seven not coexist in peace?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. But also, if this was 500 years ago, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata just died. Nihida's just been born. I don't know if anyone's listening. Hopefully it's 493 years ago and Nihida's at least awake. Oh dear. Oh no, what's going to happen? Where is he? He's that way? Oh good, they've given me thingies. I appreciate you! I was looking for those last time, I must have just missed them. Hey buddy, Caribert! I like his name, it's really fun to say. I don't know any more words in French. I want to say I hope you're doing well, but I don't know how to say that in French. Hey buddy.
Caribert?
Tell me you're still alive. The hilly trail seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
We'll need to be careful to make sure he doesn't choke. With your help, Ada feeds the newly made medicine to the hilly trail.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert, Please, say something.
Maybe it needs some time to work?
I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering.
Oh no, imagine he wakes up, regains his sentience, and blames his father for everything. Oh, that would crush his heart.
But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once.
How many years has it been?
Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Ada, stop. Didn't work.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself.
This does give me an interesting thought about how the Curse of Immortality might work, but now's not the time.
The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Calm down, Ada. There might be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons? What do you mean?
Such as, who knows, perhaps the dosage was too low. Or maybe it takes a full course of treatment. That's what I was going to think. Maybe you need to keep dosing him over a couple days?
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options. Unless you are ready to give up on Caribert?
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. I'll keep helping you. You have infinite time, yet no hope. It can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose.
That's
the most
spirit.
crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Why do I suddenly got the feeling that he got those from killing people? Where did you get those mushrooms from, anyway?
I grow them.
Oh, good.
In that field.
Wait, in a field? Like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Fine. What do you plant there to make them grow?
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon.
Why, so you can bury some bodies? I'm just remembering the fact that doesn't Ruka Shava mean like Ruka's corpse?
I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes quickly. Before you know it, it is 2 in the afternoon. Where are Dane and Paimon? Stuck in the future? Hey Kari, how are you feeling? Same. Ida?
Please fetch the water. I'll be waiting here.
Okay. Super suspicious. Go to the waterfall. Hey, yay! My range has increased. We're going to pass by the cave where our friend studies. I forget her name. Hypatia! I wonder if she's doing well. To check out the cave. I fully expect she won't be there. I wonder if the path to the chasm is even there. I assume they've used all... Oh, wow, I could go fight mushrooms. That's funny. I assume they've used just the same assets as in the present, so the path will be there and all, but it would be so cool if we could find something that was different between the present and the past. Like, look, This place even has the dream catchers. You know what it looks exactly like, actually? My new gadget. Where is it? God, it's gone because it hasn't been invented yet. Wait, I'm seriously not seeing it. Oh, this thing! Here it is. Yeah, it looks just like this. A talisman that can help you collect wood. So... I see. They're used for protection, basically, and to resist erosion. Fascinating. Those who held the boon of the Elder Tree were recognized by the forest as its friends, and thus gained unfettered access to walk amidst the forest under the guidance of streams and moonlight. Okay, basically means a friend of the forest. See, this all looks the same. What? Was there always a second? I guess so. Yeah, see, it all looks the same. Which does help me feel like maybe I am just incorrect in my understanding of time. But I say nay. I say this is the past. And they're just reusing assets for convenience. Fortune-mocking pedigree. Let's see what it says. You drew this water at 2 in the afternoon from a waterfall just beside a statue of the Seven, just as Ida? Instructed. A person! These are the same people. But I can't interact with them as I normally can. Can I talk to them? Seems like I can. This is so strange. How do I get up? I would like to go up, please. Gotta be some sort of sigil I can latch onto. There's one, but you're kind of low. I need to go up. Hey, fruits. Hi, little guy. I want to go up there. Aha. There we go. Maybe it is a dream? And I'm substituting in some of my understanding of the world around us, and that's why the people pop up. But that's why they don't have any thoughts, because they're not actually really there. Maybe? Because I highly doubt we've actually traveled into the past. And this all happened after we went to sleep, you know?
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable.
I miss Paimon.
By which I mean he still isn't responding.
So no changes, huh?
Anyway, give me the water.
Here you go. Ida carefully waters his field.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course. Your secret is safe with me.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
What are you making it from? You wait in the field for Ida to return after a while. Can you tell how I forget his name every single time I see it? Monsters, and so many of them. It looks like they're coming for this field. Oh, just like the slimes were attracted earlier. Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off. Wait, that is fascinating. So then why were they attracted earlier? Could it be that whatever he's planted is still buried? Oh, you are not official. Is still buried here, having not come to fruition the last time we planted it? But if it's been hundreds of years, you'd think that plants would just naturally grow over time, you know? Yes, I'm missing. I just want her to heal. Oh, there's more. Lead them away from the field. Oh god, did I set the field on fire? No, it's okay.
Rain outlines your fate.
You are still
Everybody stand back.
not the person I'm looking for. Bennett okay? Bennett's fine. Okay, great. We fended off the
What
monsters.
happened? Was it monsters?
It was.
Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone.
So, what is it that you planted that's been attracting them?
Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Ida spreads the fertilizer evenly. Before long, the elemental energy within starts to take
Next,
effect.
we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Or do. Maybe that's why they give you the resources. And also our area is expanding, so we can collect more if we need to. But I should have enough. Roses and lotuses, that
I
is.
suppose I will soon have to visit the statue of the Seven once more.
Also suspicious. What is so forbidden about this medicine? It's really in it. I'm trusting you now, buddy. Here you go. Ida, the medicine's ready. Hey, stop daydreaming.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
But though the curse denies you even this, you still have Caribert.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. Now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
How many times do you think we'll repeat this? Part of me wants to say rule of 3. We'll probably have to do it one more time. Part of me thinks this is the last time we're going to be doing this.
We're here. Let's begin.
Oh!
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert!
What? He left the house? Could it just be a different hilly trail?
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice.
You go back to the house and see if he's still there. I'll follow this guy, okay?
Come on! We have to catch up with him!
Are we sure this is the right hilly trail? Caribert, is that you? Where's he going? To the chasm? Oh dear. We know what hilly trails do in the chasm. Maybe this is somebody else. Oh, we're almost at the end of the road. There he goes.
That's not Caribert.
No, it's not. There's no silk scarf around his arm. Right! Oh, clever.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts.
You could have taken it off, though.
My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this hilly trail, there's something strange about it.
Ah, yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
To the chasm. No idea. Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about hilly churls, the better.
I'll lament her at fate's end. I'm very concerned. Hey! I very rarely have Bennett on my team in Sumeru. Because we're constantly setting ourselves on fire. Yeah. Yeah, look at that! You're going into the chasm, aren't you?
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Like we're going into a new domain, I almost want to go back to the house and check in on Caribert. See if he's still there.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed. I swear I've never noticed it before.
How did we get to a place like this so quickly? This should be far below the chasm, wouldn't you say? Look, what are those hilly trails doing?
Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest.
Worshipping?
I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Follow them? The air here and this creepy scene. It's eerily familiar. To like what? You know what I'm thinking of is the upside down statue that we found that one time. But what on earth? Not close. What could they be worshipping? I mean, if you recall, like in the last episode that I recorded with Jet, we saw hilly trails dancing around an Oculus. I didn't comment it on the time because I just wanted the Oculus, but that was interesting. Are they naturally drawn to elemental energy, really pure condensed elemental energy? Or do they feel that they're forced now to worship the divine? There's more. Are they trying to get their curses lifted subconsciously? Consciously? Oh! Oh, I can adjust my party setup if I want to. That's really clever. Let's just stick to this for now, because this is what we have. Should be fine with Bennett. Even if we won't get Hyper Bloom. Oh, hey, a chest. I kind of appreciate that the hilly trails are letting me walk with them. That's nice. Ooh, these blue threads. What's that about? Do you suppose this has anything to do with the Abyss? Could this be how the Abyss Order persuades hilly trails to work with them sometimes? Through some sort of power that they can't help but defer to? This is so surreal. Guys? They're so fluffy. Also, ooh boy, that does look very abyssal, doesn't it? What kind of building do you think this was? What kind of civilization do you think it belonged to? Is this Conrian? Is it someone else? Oh boy. Oh dear.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Seems very abyssal, doesn't it? Very space-like. The abyss and space, hmm? What's up there? I can't believe we're back in the chasm with the hilly trails. Ah! Oh dear. Oh! That means I can't go back to the place, you know? Place where I could change my party if I wanted to. They gave me a chance and I said I'm fine. Oh, nice. Maybe I can just...
I'm going in! Off we go!
I want more energy for him, though. I want him to be fully charged again. There's no healing slime, so he'll be fine. I don't suppose I can change my party. I was just thinking about updating Xingqiu's artifacts. Yeah, I don't think I can change any of their details. Okay, let's let him heal, and then I want to be me for this. Oh, definitely. What have we found? Oh, hello! We found a chest! I'll keep this close. The lighting changes. I love how the light loads in faster than the realm does. It's kind of like, you know, speed of light. I like that. Oh, it's closing behind us. Oh, this door is open. What do you think we're gonna find? If this is the past, do you suppose it's the founding of the Abyss Order or something? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is it upside down? It's so upside down. Delightful. You love an ancient upside down ruin. Now you're going to be the most troublesome for me. The rest of you can balloon yourselves into oblivion, so... There we go. Interesting. Pick up. Oh, we took it with us. Oh, hey, we found the hilly trails. What are these statues of? Fascinating. This does feel very Conria, because those don't appear to be gods, you know? Are we supposed to go this way later, maybe? Or would it be advantageous to explore that area early? I see. Let's do that area first, then. Maybe it'll change our perspective around. Wait, there's a downstairs, too. Wait. That's where we came from, so maybe this is... another... Okay. Let's just see what happens. It wants me to go that way, but I can't... Unless it wants me to climb the walls, which I could do. They put this right in front of me. Hey.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or... gravity itself?
Wow, she sounds very unsettled by all this. Oh, it's gorgeous. It does remind me of what they were trying to do in the chasm, though. Okay. Let's go back. Why are you glowing like that? Yikes. Only when I activate a thing, it's activated and then it's done. Like a double activate. Looking for chests. So cool. Hey, I've lost a foot. Oh, there. Yay. I suppose the one on the left is one we already visited. The one on the right is one that we opened? Yes. Hey, there's a chest. Or maybe this will put us into the one on the left. The right way up. It sure did. Thank you. Oh. Did we open this just now? What did we open just now? Oh, I think we did. I see. We do want this thing to be on the ground.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Found it! Open door. You ready? Wings up as soon as it opens. Or they can move us off. That too. Interesting to have a door in the ceiling / floor. Wow. Gorgeous. I wonder how Ida feels about our wind glider. Because isn't that technically a godly thing as well?
Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Interesting. Are you a Cryo Abyss Lector? Oh, an Abyss Herald. An Abyss Herald? No, he doesn't look like somebody from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience?
An audience? With whom? Also, yeah, the same symbol as what Ida has on his clothes.
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
The Trial of Destiny.
Desolation!
So he's a Lector, secret keeper of Fate's End. How does this not look like somebody from the— oh my goodness gracious, from the Abyss Order? This looks very Abyss Order.
I see everything.
Everybody stand back!
Oh, he's too far away.
Let me weave you a verse.
Committed to memory. The Temple of
Did you say
Wisdom.
foolish mortal? A little funny to me, because that's Nahida right there. Oh dear. I love you ranged attacks. Unless they're from my enemy. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Oh, thank goodness I brought a pyro character. This would have been horrible with Fischl. Oh, that was cool. I'm just trying to get close enough so I can do this and then run away. My stamina's just gone. Ugh. Oh, we froze. That's really funny. Poke. Running away. There we go. I don't know if this will really do much. Every now and then. Oh, it does like an inch of help. Okay. Oh, it'll heal Bennett. Come back. Leave. Oh my god.
Let's light it up.
Oh, that was like a little bit of space left behind where you attack. That was cool. Just really dodge in, dash out. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Yeah, that's so cool. The little bit of shimmering void. That follows the attack. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Running away. Oh, he's got his ultimate back, but I still just need to get to that shield. No, thank you. Did you say I run cold? I mean, yeah, I kind of assumed that at this point. I could probably be doing like his charged skill, but I just really like getting the... Darn it. The recharge back soon. Let's try to just damage you, even with the shields. Oh my god, what are you doing? There we go. There we go, we got him.
Who was that? He was...
Terrifying? I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Uh-huh.
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing.
We found a fan, apparently.
And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional tastes. I just have lots of combat experience.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
I find myself growing more trepidatious, but thanks for sharing. Continue exploring. Okay, I'm looking for drops. I'm looking to see which way I came in. I believe it was this way. But they want me to go that way anyways, but I'm just making sure I didn't miss any chests or anything. For little old me. And we're all pretty much healed up. Feels like a dangerous thing to say when one hit from that guy took like a third of my health, but still. We're basically pretty much healed. Beautiful. So, do you suppose that we... Ida's not about to invent the Abyss Order, is he? Because we met a being that looked just like an Abyss Order enemy, but apparently was not part of the Abyss Order. Ida thought that that was just the most beautiful being he's ever seen. And I'm pretty sure he's about to lose Caribert. He's very disillusioned with the gods. The Abyss Order also hates humanity. How could this play into that? Because if we're here helping him out... And, okay, I had a thought earlier. But it seems... Ooh. Well, that feels pretty important. The thought that I had earlier was, again, I'm still just trying to think through what is going on here. How are we able to be in this space? What is this space? Is this... Are we back in time? Is this memory? Is this a dream? Is this all of the above? So on and so forth. And this reminded me an awful lot of the Chasm quest. And do you know what happened during the Chasm quest? And also during the first Dane quest? So both previous Dane quests, you know what has happened at least once? Okay. So at least once we've piggybacked off of our siblings' memories. Is what I'm getting at here. You can probably see where I'm going with this now. So... if this is a memory of our sibling, and usually what happens is we go to a certain place and or interact with a certain thing, and then we get the memory triggered. So in the first quest, it was the dandelions in Devalin's lair. The second quest, it was the flowers in a random pathway in the chasm. This third quest, it doesn't quite follow the same pattern. I was gonna say, unless it was the field that we interacted with at the house that triggered this, but you know what? We actually interacted with all those objects inside the house. We interacted with the bed, the medicine, and the mirror. And so maybe we've picked up a memory of our sibling, in which case, everything that's happened here did indeed happen, but it wasn't us who did it, it was our sibling who did it. And that brings me back to my question about Ida possibly being about to found the Abyss Order. Because, the Abyss Order, we know they hate the gods, but we also know they hate humanity. Right? I feel like I remember that. And so, why would they hate humanity if there was presumably a human helping him to the best of their ability to save Caribert? Unless we're about to betray him, say you're going too far, and pull away, and then that's why he founds the Abyss Order? But then at the same time, our brother works for the Abyss Order. This seems like a great time to get recruited if this is how he got recruited. But then why would the Abyss Order hate humanity? Maybe they don't, and that was just a misconception. They hate anyone who's standing in their way to vengeance against the gods or something. Because it was Venti who told us that they hate humanity, right? So, he was either mistaken or he was lying. You know? Both could be entirely possible. Venti, I have questions for you. But on the other hand, if Ida is about to invent the Abyss Order, about, like, after all that happens here, does that mean he's Kaya's, like, great-great-great-great-grandfather? But that would mean that Caribert gets better, or he has another child. Or he has another child who didn't, turn.
I think we've made it to the end.
It could be because this is his illegitimate son, right? Because he fell in love, and true love, and he didn't like the life that was planned for him originally. Maybe he had children from that initial life, who then went on to be the ancestors of Kaya. Who knows? Does that mean your last name is Albrecht? Ed, Ida, what's your last name? You've got to tell me. What is that thing? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's why, like, with the worship. The compelled worship. Ooh. Except this time they've taken out the treasure hoarder who died before it. So, does it have something to do with the Abyss Order? And these worshipping hilly trails remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Exactly. Oh god, creepy. The way the shadows on the rocks look like bloodstains. Ida, this place is bad news. We've got to go. Oh dear. Ida.
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down?
Oh.
For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who is that? Is that the true founder of the Abyss Order? Is that a human? Is that a god? Is that a dark god? Oh my god, are there other options? Oh my god, wait. Okay, here we go. You know what I've also been thinking about? I've been thinking about how way back when we like started Sumeru or we were leaving Inazuma, I don't even know. I was talking about the midpoint in a story and about how the midpoint, by my estimation, would come, I believe I said shortly after Sumeru, right? Mondstadt Loe, Inazuma Sumeru, Fontaine, Natlan Final. So yeah, Sumeru is supposed to be, in general, our midpoint, theoretically. And in the midpoint, you learn something about the nature of the conflict, a truth that you didn't know before. I'm so excited. Please tell me I'm about to learn something that's going to blow my mind about the gods, or, like, I don't know, the struggle for divine power. I don't know. Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can't Ida hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner? A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin.
I don't recognize.
Pure, spotless. I know your fate well.
I'm really trying to recognize the voice. I don't think I recognize it.
You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies.
Are you talking to us or to him? We're not bowing down. I assumed you were talking to Ida.
Go forth. Become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you.
It feels like you're giving him energy or something, just from this perspective. Is he about to turn into a Lecter?
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Oh my god, oh my god. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you? Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? The voice, it's gone. Is Ida still there? Is Ida gone? If he's supposed to, quote, rise above the fate bestowed upon him, that's perfect considering his backstory was that a certain life was bestowed upon him and he hated it. Oh no. But who could change fate? Ida? Didn't we just learn it's...
What just happened?
Didn't we just learn it's really hard to change fate? What could this being be that it could change his fate just like that? Or are we just playing directly into fate's hands or into that being's hands? Ida looks okay for now.
When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Are you alright now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Okay. We leave the ominous cave and return to I wanted to look at the thing again! I wanted to see what it looked like. It looked like a shard of something. Do you suppose it was broken off of some greater mass? Or was it crystallized
Caribert.
Around?
Oh, thank goodness. He's still okay.
Or was it crystallized around something else? Those chains that were driven into it seem like it's supposed to keep it from rising, I suppose? Doesn't look like it's keeping it from falling unless we were still upside down, who knows? Where gravity is or what it's doing. So, is that something that was harvested? Is that something that broke free? Is that something that was trapped? What? Could that be from beyond the sky? Could that be from the depths of the earth? Could that be earth? Could that be from the depths of the earth? It'd be so cool. We already know there's like a false sky thing going on. It'd be so cool if they brought up like, hey, something weird's going on in the core of the planet as well. Teehee. Anyway, don't we still need to go to the Statue of the Seven? Why are we back here? I get the feeling he doesn't need to rely on the power of the gods anymore.
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me.
I was going to say, it feels like it was meant to happen. Feels like it was fated. Oh my god, did that thing really change his fate? Just like that. Just after we learned how difficult it is to do. The only time that we've really heard of someone else doing that before is with the Heavenly Principles changing our fate. What could that thing have been? Does that mean it's the... Surely it's not the first who came. I'm not a god, it said. But the first who came, is the first who came necessarily a god? Oh, a sinner. So it called itself a sinner. And we know that at least Istaroth has been in favor of sinners, I suppose you could say at some point. She's shown them her favor by creating the Sin Shades, kind of, maybe? That was meant to be a sign of favor?
You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
That sounds like a ridiculous idea. But if you insist...
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
When I said you have to exhaust all options, I didn't mean you should join a cult. But okay. Another dose of medicine is administered to the hilly churl.
Caribert?
I guess it's gonna work too, isn't it? But for how long, do you suppose? Hello?
Papa?
My god, it worked.
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
I can't believe it. I'm stunned.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
How do you feel? Any strange sensations?
Where's Mama?
Oh no.
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Oh, not this song.
Of course. Your Papa.
Oh.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is.
Oh, not the decorations behind him giving him like a halo shape almost. Oh dear. Now recognize his feelings right now. He's feeling a little overwhelmed, Ida.
How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either.
Interesting, okay. You know what that purple crystal reminds me of? Reminds me of an event I never played. Unreconciled Stars? The Star Shard? Star Core? Whatever it was called. That was, Leonard's? And it was causing all these people to dream these dreams? I wonder if that's a star.
Wait.
I was wondering if you realized.
My body! What happened to me? Is this me?
Gonna be okay, buddy. Deep breaths.
Papa? What's happened to me?
We can explain.
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world.
Oh dear, I don't know if that's the best approach.
There's no more Conry here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world.
Okay. Red sky.
In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
I'm so worried that something's about to go wrong.
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better.
Oh no, why would you say that?
Oh, and you have to promise me something.
Never go outside?
Never take off your mask.
Oh?
Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Why not?
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
What'll happen? Oh god, I'm trying to remember what's up with the masks. Do we know anything about the masks? I know that they're materials we collect, which is freaking me out at the moment. Father and son talk for a long while. Ida seems like a changed man after his experience.
Since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that.
Don't let it hurt your pride. You did it for your son. Anything's worth that, isn't it?
Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave...
No.
Now, that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the 7.
What happened to being like a true Conrian? I thought you followed no god.
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down.
Come on, you're smarter than this. Don't let it manipulate you into such unquestioning servitude.
Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion?
You should take your son and flee far away and never return to this place.
Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
But Ida, that was not a god. That was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy?
That's how it introduced itself.
You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the 7 worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous!
Oh dear.
No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith.
You have been so utterly ensnared.
I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Oh dear. You... Fine, go ahead. I'll watch over Caribert. Ida's experience has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. I guess I'd better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. Can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. Oh dear. Into the cavern again. You just got your son back and now you're gonna make him lose his father? Hi. Whoa.
Do you live in the fairy tale world as well? My name's Caribert. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My name's Vega.
This might hurt a little.
Don't say that to him! Oh my god. He's so sweet. He's such a gentle little kid. Oh right, I can't teleport. I really think that this guy is about to get absorbed into a hive mind or turned into a lector or something, and he's gonna be grateful for it even. But your son, that you just got back. Going to abandon him? Oh dear. Oh, right there. Excuse me. Rude. Can't believe we got so lucky with having Bennett on the team, even though it took us a little while to beat that guy. I'm glad I didn't switch back over to Fischl. Needed the pyro. How could I have ever forgotten? With all Sumeru domains, you need pyro. You usually also need an archer, so we got kind of lucky there.
Outlines your fate.
But still. And now he's injured, because he always sets himself on fire, I swear. I suppose that's quite in character for him. Wow, he's got a good amount of health, doesn't he? That's good. Go. I'm always so fast. Where did the swords go? I'm always so fascinated by the domain symbol.
Off we go.
Oh, this music does remind me of Enkonomiya. Is this just straight up Enkonomiya music? Or is this music we got? Oh. Nah. In the last Chasm Quest 2.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Whoa. Oh no, this is definitely Enkonomiya music. I love it. And it's a little hurt. Yeah, the way that it just fades into a more exciting version for a battle song. And then fades right back out. Oh, that's so Economia. Man, I should go back down there. Just to enjoy. Sounds so cool. This would actually be a really fun domain to run with, Animo.
Commit to memory.
Don't get frozen, good job. Keep them near the blooms, good job. Running away, good job. More fire. Great. Bloom, get him. Darn it. Alright, you're looking good. And now we have a box to poke. Boop. I love how slowly they open. Such drama, such tension. It's gone. Is this a different chamber? It's gone.
No. Impossible. What happened?
Did it escape by latching onto Ida? It's gone. But it was right here.
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
That seems unlikely. We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion. No, we should probably convince him that it was. We should convince him that it was a dream, a stress dream. That way he doesn't worship it for the rest of his life.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder.
Oh dear.
Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again.
We're turning into a zealot. Let's just get back.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
What is about to happen? Something's about to happen, I swear. You take Ida, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. It's gone. Let it go. Who is it possessing? Was it just a projection of something greater?
Where has he gone?
Oh no.
Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
Caribert? He's smart now. He could hide.
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
No sign of a break-in. Your door is made of leaves. Okay. Maybe he ran off? But why? Because he's feeling overwhelmed about turning into a monster, losing his whole family and nation besides his dad, and we left him alone.
This does
He's
not
7.
bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we have to find him first. There's no time to lose. You see.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
The broken mirror? Look at the mirror. Is it broken yet?
Oh no. Did he
take off his mask and look at himself and he did the thing you told him not to do? What's the consequence? He took the mirror. Oh, there it is. What?
The mirror, it's broken!
Yes. Was it not before? But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? What does the broken mirror mean? Does it mean he tried to use it to look at his reflection?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
And?
If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
What does that mean? Okay. It feels like it's all going down. Why is it so dusty out here? Dark. Oh, it's raining. That's why. That's not good.
It's his scarf. He dropped it.
No!
Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
I mean, that looks pretty deliberately put there. Do you think he tried to throw us off? Do you think he tried to leave us a message? Why do you think it's, like... He looked at himself without his mask. What do you think that means? Is it just that, you know, he's like 7 or something, and he wasn't ready to see what he looked like, and he was horrified and unable to handle it and ran off?
Where are you?
Or is he gonna get, like, extra cursed now that he looked at himself? Oh no, people.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Oh no, you know how I was asking earlier? I wonder what would make him hate humans if we're here helping him. Do you suppose the humans killed his son?
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Hey, whoa, chill.
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
What, are we not allowed to walk through the forest now?
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Ida?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
Oh no.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert.
Oh, do you think that's what happened?
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers.
Stop it. Ada, stop. The forest rangers and I will have to make you. Both sides calm down for now, thanks to your urging.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
You could ask before you get all judgmental about it.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
I'm just hoping that Caribert wasn't with them.
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet.
Okay, and?
I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
There's still hope. That could well have been Caribert.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Let's go. I'm right behind you. Thank you for the info.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Thanks for the info, goodbye. You weren't as mean as you could have been. Use the clue to continue searching for Caribert. Oh, that's emo. I'm seeing that he's on that path over there. Hopefully we cross paths, quite literally. There he is! Maybe? Caribert? Is that you? Did I? Oh, it's him! He's got nothing to add. Have you lost your mind again, or?
Caribert!
Are you okay? We found him.
Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion.
What did he see?
I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back.
Do you think because he looked at himself, he lost the sentience he'd regained?
Caribert?
He's not responding. He's relapsed.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely.
Maybe it was the shock?
Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on. Something's not right with him. What has that strange power done to him? Also, I think this is the most the Traveler has ever spoken in a quest. Are you okay? Are you about to start glowing? Purple and... Oh, I was kind of joking.
Caribert.
Oh, he sounds scared.
Papa, I can't take it.
Are you okay?
Caribert, it's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
Are you in pain?
It's all too much. Papa?
What? Oh my god, oh my god. We don't have to fight him. Don't make me fight him. Don't put me in a domain and make me fight him. Oh.
I see. I understand now.
What happened?
Finally, it all makes sense.
Oh, his evil villain arc. Is that us or is that Caribert? Oh, it's us. What happened? Did I faint? I remember Caribert taking his mask off, but then... Does taking... Okay, so there was like a kind of a burst of purple power. Was that the power of the thing that we saw? Or was that the curse? Does taking off your mask kind of unleash the curse upon those around you? Or... Like, what?
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together.
Rejoice? What happened to Caribert?
Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean, true identity? Ida, are you okay?
I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
But I've never met you. You know who has? Maybe my sibling? Because my sibling spent time in Conria. Do you remember him from then? What sort of role did he end up taking in Conria that he means anything to you?
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us.
Status?
In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time.
Oh!
Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
Okay. What is your name? First and last, if you please. What is your name?
My real name is Clotar.
Oh! Wait, that's the I still have my tab open, don't I? Caribert, isn't that Caribert the first? Yeah, the second eldest son of, I said Clothar, and his first wife, England. So, oh my god, wait, that's super cool. The same name as Caribert the first actual father in real life. Your last name, though?
Clotar Alberic.
Alberic? You can't be...
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same.
What did you do to your son?
Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
The opposite of the divine.
At long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
It sounds like this is an obsession he's had for a long time. I didn't see clearly what happened to Caribert.
That is no business of yours.
Lothar, what have you done?
A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now...
Lothar.
It's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew.
Where is he?
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
What? Huh? There's that term again. The loom of fate? You're right about this being from the abyss, but the abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Huh?
You turned your son into a machine?
Sinister.
What are you doing?
Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything.
Could our sibling have been affiliated with the abyss before coming to Conria? That doesn't make sense because they arrived in Conria first. During their time in Conria?
We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead?
Who is we?
Oh, Prince of Conria.
What? Why would they make him a prince, though? Oh, is she about...
Just call me?
Are you about to wake up? What did you do to Caribert? What did our sibling do in Conria? Oh, here we go. Well, don't tell me. Oh my god. Hi! Oh my god.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
Dang.
Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake!
Oh, you're finally awake, I see. Oh my god. My whole body tensed up. In a way, that's like the closest we've been to our sibling this whole time. But okay. So, this is pretty cool because we're starting to see very clearly, like, the divide between the different groups of survivors of Conria. Because I remember back in the day, I was so curious, like, if the Abyss Order was founded by the survivors of Conria, why does Dane hate them so much? But now we see that there's a difference. You know, of course they don't all agree on what's going on. Oh my god, okay. What did he do to his son? Did he sacrifice him? Did he feed him into some sort of, like, machine? Like, it seemed like he's going to turn his son, he's going to become the Loom of Fate? He has all this power of that thing that we found. Do you think that that thing put all of its energy into, what's his name, Clothar, and then it went into the medicine, and then it went into Caribert? And so, and then Clothar is just so obsessed with it, he's like, this is my chance to have and control this power. What? Okay, Dainsleif, what did my brother do with the Abyss?
Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
Y'all would not believe the dream I just had. Dainsleif, I have questions.
What happened while you were unconscious?
Not even asleep at this point, just unconscious, yeah.
I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since.
Oh, maybe that's why this memory was so immersive.
Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
Founder of the Abyss Order, Alberic. What happened to him?
You mean Clothar Alberich?
I sure do.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him.
So how come you've been able to survive for so long? Is it a willpower thing that makes you resistant to the erosion?
After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again.
Oh, so he's definitely still out there, probably.
Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
And despite that, my brother ultimately sided with him, didn't he?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
So if Clothar, you could say, was the king originally, then who's the king now? It would be our brother, but he's not, so it's not him. Could it be that rock? Do you think?
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a story to tell you. Your words send Dainsleif deep into thought.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time.
And it seemed like he knew of it already. You could say maybe it was knowledge imparted to him by the glowy rock, but I don't think so. I feel like it's a concept that he knew of from his time in Conria. Does it sound familiar at all, Dainsleif?
And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberich's son, Caribert, And what happened to him?
Or maybe it was in those forbidden books he liked to read.
And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
That could have convinced him. I mean, Clothar was saying, like, we were all counting on you, basically, and you led us to ruin instead of to salvation. But I feel like just a guilt trip wouldn't be enough to convince him so thoroughly to side with the Abyss Order. I also wish that I could know what he thought about all this. But one thing is clear. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field. Oh, God. I also want to know.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
The strange mushrooms, the, slimes and other elemental life forms that were attracted.
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
Do slimes like to consume? It'd be hilarious if it was a statue of the Seven. After some time, you and Dainsleif discover...
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Are they bodies? Well, if they were bodies, how could they have survived hundreds of years? But yeah, what did Dainsleif say how long ago it was? From centuries ago. Yeah, we don't know. We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton. Buried together.
Okay, so they are skeletons now. That makes sense.
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
So either that's Caribert, or that's Clothar even.
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clothar Alberic. Yeah.
What? That's impossible.
I think my brother buried him.
Unless Clothar Alberic finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did. Hopefully those bones aren't, to some definition, still alive.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces.
But who is the woman then? Just some random person he grabbed? No. I was gonna say, don't tell me it's the mom, but he said that they got separated from each other. He could have been lying, but I sure hope it wasn't the mom.
We should part ways here.
Or if it was the mom, I hope that he didn't kill her.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know?
Wait, sorry, what did he say he was going to do? He's just gonna think about it. Yeah, that's fair.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Really? He didn't even say hi?
Who's he?
Oh, you mean the voice that I heard inside my head. Okay, never mind. This guy doesn't need to say hi.
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity.
Who is it?
But I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure.
Literally the only other masculine figure I know from Conria is the Jester. Let me hear his voice. Let me hear it so I can compare.
If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
If the time is right. What is that supposed to mean?
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
She says it was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years ago in the past. I think he saw through that, though, don't you think?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
Okay, so somebody not bound by time? Now that is a powerful figure. Who could that be?
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner. And once you're a sinner, you're no longer bound by normal rules of the world?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
Or maybe that's what the definition of a sinner is. Somebody who's no longer bound by the rules of the world.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again,
I
huh?
love how he just walks away. Oh, and Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you. I did.
Huh?
Oh! funny. I hope someday they're able to animate a hug. Bro, I want to sit down. I don't want to sit down on the corpse field, though. I don't want to sit down on the creepy bed, though, either. Wow. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, Caribert, you didn't deserve any of that. I can't believe his dad... After all the lengths he went through to help him, supposedly, he just ended up using him in the end. It's like, it's that kind of guy. Did he ever really even care for him? Or did he just care for what he represented to him? You know, his perfect life. His escape from the life that he was, like, told he was supposed to have and hated. Wow. I wonder what Caribert has become. Like, I get the feeling that if he's still conscious, being the Loom of Fate in whatever way that he is, it's not a fun time. I hope we can save him from that, if such a thing is possible. I can't believe this house was here this whole time. Oh god, that was... Oh my god, that was eerie. That was upsetting. That was incredible in all the best ways. Wow, okay, well, as far as I can tell, that's definitely the end of that. Look at this. I think... Let's see where this is. Caravan Rivat. Okay. It is time to go to Fontaine, it seems. Yeah, really, it seems. We are not going to Fontaine just yet. I will say that now, just in case you're wondering. Okay, we've got to avoid Caravan Rivat now. As mentioned at the beginning of this video, we've got all these world quests still to do. And we also still have Nihita's second story quest. So, we've got some more things to do in Sumeru, to be sure. But oh my god. On the other hand, Vindication! It was a memory this whole time! I knew it. I knew Paimon wouldn't leave me for that long. It all makes so much sense. But it also doesn't. Oh, my alarm's going off. What's this about? I don't recall. Oh, I do recall. I have work to do. Anyways, it all makes so much sense. But also leaves me with so many more questions. I'm really, of course, loving the Conria lore. It was cool to see Kaya at the beginning of this this quest, but I do kind of want to check in on him and see what he's been up to after everything. And, does this mean that elemental life forms are attracted to corpses? Or did he do something interesting to those corpses to make the mushrooms bloom? Some sort of alchemy thing, you know? The bench is gone, which is interesting. Guess he packed up all his things and left with them. Pretty cool, though, that you can make your own crafting bench if you just have the right supplies. It doesn't need to be, like, carved out of stone or something. Okay, anything else I wanted to add? Okay, my biggest question now is when and why did my siblings start to get affiliated or associated with the Abyss? Because Clothar saw him as basically a herald of the Abyss way back in Conria times, before Clothar even founded the Abyss Order that my sibling then became involved with. So I'm curious about that. I'm hoping to learn more. Of course, a lot of what we're trying to piece together in Sumeru is the details of our siblings' journey. So I think it's pretty natural that we are left with questions about those details. Wow. I can teleport? I sure can. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to process if that was incredible. Hey, look, a Sealy. Maybe I'll get that Sealy. Hi, Celestia. I almost said hi, Conria. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it down here? It's nearby. Is it here? God, where is it? Anyways. That, if you can believe it, will be all for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. What an incredible quest. That was amazing. And I hope to see you all in the next one. There's gonna be more of this down the road, I'm sure. So, I hope you enjoyed as well. I also want to say a special thank you to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Connor Sard, Power of Chaos, Mary Edu, and of course our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. And thank you all for being here. Wow. I will see you in the next one. Bye now!